It's not every day we see great reporters like this. When I was a kid, when I was in my teens, I used to watch 2020 a lot. And Barbara Walters and Hugh Downs. Hugh Downs, I learned, passed away during COVID year, 2020. Ha ha, I guess. He was almost 100 years old. I like Hugh Downs. He seemed like a noble guy. I think he did a little bit of acting in the 1950s. I think it was Car 54, Where Are You? But Barbara Walters, she was so sly. She was not she was not afraid to interview anybody. The only two people she said she had regrets not interviewing were the Queen and the Pope. That was it. I guess she was referring to the Queen Mother, but could be the Queen or the King or the Pope. Big, big dignitaries, right? So, yeah, she passed away at the age of 93. It's very sad. But yeah, fond memories. 2020 is a joke now, but these were also the two original hosts of the Today Show in the morning, way back in 1954, I think. So bless you, Barbara Walters and Hugh Downs, who are no longer with us. Walter Cronkite, too, the last of the great reporters. Was Tom Brokaw noble? I don't know. He's still talking to the mainstream media. And, I could be doing this kind of nonsense. Oh, look, this could be my New Year's party. How's it going? Look at me. I'm dancing. I'm freaking out here. But no, that's not for real. I'll tell you what is real. Just getting my laundry dry and trying to make sure I make it alive to the next year. We got motherfuckers, inbreds, mojados doing illegal fireworks out in the street. And we look back at some things, most notably, if I can show you, Epstein's Island visitors. Look at all these people. Who was in there? Oh, Rob Reiner's in there, John Cusack, Whoopi Goldberg. I don't think Barbara's in there, right? No, Barbara's not in there. Ben Affleck was, but I guess it's the free. Everybody knew that Bill Clinton, of all people, was in there. He frequented that island. Bill Clinton went to that island often. Wait till those girls and boys start learning English, and just give it a few years, okay? Just like the Catholic Church, when all the worms came out, all the woodwork. Yeah, everybody started yapping when the Catholic Church was this noble institution, Yeah, bullshit. Anyway, let's try to focus on the positives, okay? Because as you see from so many people, if you don't make your resolutions at the beginning of the year, you do it when you do the things you're supposed to do when you need to do them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to keep an eye on the time. Right now, the time is, if I may move Orko here, because I'm moving everything around. The time is 11:38, THX 11:38. And so what I will do is when we get to the clock striking, and I also can tell by, we got New Year's Rockin' Eve. Call it New Year's fucking Eve, but whatever. We got this going on. So that's what's going on. So I have the music on low so that we don't have copyright claims. You can barely see what's going on. It's just a simple stream, no gameplay, no video gameplay, just me talking to you. Sometimes I'll show you my face, sometimes I won't. Nobody is here, predictable, of course. Who would come to see me? Who would visit me? Rodrigo did leave a comment. I will respond. I will get back to you about the what to be honest, I'm not downloading any books, Rodrigo. I'm just, whatever I read is whatever I read. Whatever I watch is whatever I watch. I'm not in the habit of downloading all kinds of stuff to my tablet. But if I do see something I like, I'll get it. If I don't, I don't. Let's take a look at the Sorceress here. Finally got the Sorceress. I ordered, so I'll show you a couple of things. I got a couple of packages from Amazon Prime. Be sure to thank the workers every time. These people really work hard to get our packages. Now, there's a package here that has a Nintendo Switch game. I will show you what that is later, maybe as early as tomorrow, if not during the week. But I can show you what's in here now. And while I put this down, because I don't have three hands, I'll show you what this is. So in here, and this is a nice one. This is Lego Brick Ideas, Lego Modulars. This is Lego Modulars for, so you can build some brick ideas. I ordered sort of the Lego Creator so that I can kind of get all kinds of colors and all kinds of pieces. And I'm not a hardcore, like I gotta build a bunch of Legos. That's one of the things that sold out during the holidays, during Christmas shopping, was Legos. People had to buy up Legos. You know, you get them for your kids. You're like, oh my god, this is so cool. Oh my god, I kind of put this together. All right, well, forget it. I'm gonna go play some games on my mobile games, right? Roblox. You know, it's like, all right, I'm done. Like they just don't care after a while. Like they're not paying attention to anything after a time. Yeah. So Lego modulars I got. I also got something else with that. Since we're talking about Lego, I bought it at Target because I was trying to find the Lego tub. This one's Family Game Night. This one I got right quick. This is a nice book, and you got Family Game Night. So you got all kinds of like puzzles and games you can do. It comes with some pieces, so you can do some extra games, puzzles linked together. You could do mini games, do it with the whole family. This is a Target exclusive. Who will be the Lego champion? Let's see. From building challenges to brain teasers, discover more than 50 family-friendly game night activities. Features 45 Lego bricks to get this. This looks like Jenga, but not Jenga. A little butterfly. It's little cute ideas. I have to believe that, you know, as adults, we have adult coloring books and we have adult Lego projects we can do. I feel like this one's more of a Lego. This one here is more for the Lego adult. The adult in all of us, right? This one right here. Now, I don't know, Rodrigo, I don't know if you build Legos, but here's a book you can interact with. And there's all kinds of books from around, all kinds of houses from around the world. And I might not get the exact colors, but hopefully. So what I will do is when we get to the midnight, I'm going to turn on Castle Grayskull. Now I need access to it. So let me clear a path. But yeah, illegal fireworks going on. People doing whatever the fuck they want because they don't give a shit about anybody else but themselves. And okay. So I'm going to turn the lights out and then we will go to the countdown. I'm going to keep an eye on the time. It's been a very rough year. If this is 2021, you're watching this live, just stay with me here live. But doubtless since there's nobody here. But if you're watching this recorded live, what you want to do is go to my video called Reflecting on 22 and look back at all the things I've done. I've done a lot of things. And a lot of things have happened to me, and a lot of things I've done, and mistakes I've made, and what we do to get over all that. But yeah, 11:43. I went to a pizza place recently, and this pizza place, it used to be, it's Gina's Pizzeria, and they changed the pizza boxes. But I recall Jerry, I think his name was Jerry. He was the original owner. He was a bald dude with a goatee. He looked like an old cholo kind of guy. Like maybe he was a cholo, but he's like he got out of it for 30 years. And he ran the pizza place, and he was the owner. But then I think there was one of two Gina's Pizzerias, and he relinquished his title. So we got all the happy people over here. So what happened with Jerry, he was in his like late 40s, early 50s, and 2020 happened. And around February 2020 was when there's all the fake people with their highs and hellos. And what happened was Jerry, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Look at all those happy girls right there. So he got sick due to COVID and he passed away. I remember seeing his wife, his sister. It was very sad. It was very sad. And the quality of the pizza changed a little bit. But more importantly, they couldn't even cut the fucking pizza right. Now, when I had the large pizza on Thursday night, I had a sausage and green bell pepper because I like a little bit of vegetable with my pizza. And I enjoyed it, but I got hiccups because the doughy pizza was so thick that you have to really open your mouth wide to eat this pizza. A quarter, we are a quarter now to the time. Um, so, and they didn't cut the pizza right, and they didn't accept debit or credit. They only accepted cash. And then there was a $2.99 surcharge for ATM transactions. What a bunch of cunts are they, right? And then and then I decided, okay, fine, I'll buy the charity chocolate, the fundraiser chocolate you would get. It was a little thin Kit Kat bar that was lighter than a real Kit Kat. It wasn't even worth the $1 I paid for it. It was terrible. It wasn't even that good. I don't have kids, and it's been a few decades, but I recall fundraiser chocolate actually being thick with nuts. They look like these big, thick bars. Um, like imagine the Hershey Symphony bar, but thicker, like maybe almost like 3/4 of an inch tall, like in thickness, right? And you had 4 or 5 segments, 4 bars, 4 rectangles, 4 or 5 rectangles, and you paid $1 or $2 just to get that chocolate bar. But it was fun. It was a school fundraiser bar. That's what I remembered, and now that's gone. I think now they just have these cheap chocolate bars. There's like the people there don't know what they're doing, which is typical, I guess, of it's typical of new people running a restaurant. It's kind of like that scene with Jerry Seinfeld and Brian George. The Brian George Seinfeld. He's a very very bad man. That guy. When you see the first episode, he's running that restaurant for the first time. He doesn't know what to do, and it's always a little awkward when you're going into a brand new restaurant that doesn't have a lot of Yelp reviews, and you're like, I wonder what this place is going to be like. It's brand new. It just opened, and people are a little. You can sense a little desperation and neediness in the people, just like Brian George's character. Brian George's character, he didn't get his immigration papers through the mail, so he got deported to stupid Jerry Seinfeld there. But yeah, there's a little bit of neediness in people when they open new restaurants, and you're like, you hope the food is good. Z's Burgers is also a good place to eat, but the guy, sometimes the cook, talks to people sometimes. It has a little chat. Well, the problem is that the guy who's talking is the only cook in there, and nobody else is cooking the burgers. So I'm waiting longer than I need to for my burgers to get out of there. So the service started to suck balls. So, yeah, as I was telling Kali UK, you don't need to make a resolution, but it's also nice to, when you look at all the things you've done for the year 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, and you move on to the next year, 26, when you move into the 30s and the 40s, right? You're moving on to those next years. But what you have to do is you have to look at all the things you've done the way you've done them. And you ask yourself, did I do these things the right way, or did I do them the wrong way? I'm going to turn out this light here so we can prepare for the new year. We're not going to do anything fancy. But we are going to get ready for this because in less than 15 minutes, we will have a new year. It's been a new year for everyone else. This is Los Angeles time. Okay, we're the last ones. Actually, Hawaii will be the last ones. Akimashite omedetou gozaimasu. For those of you in Japan, you've already had your new year. You had your new year all day today, tonight, morning, noon, and night, because Japan is one day ahead of everyone else. All that's going on. So this is the Dolly Parton, Miley Cyrus Christmas. This is the Jimmy Kimmel. I think Jimmy Kimmel was on the island too, wasn't he? Yeah. The whole point I make about that list is that these people are supposed to be our moral authorities. There's a difference between when someone entertains you as a talk show host, as a musician, as a director, as a producer, as a scientist, or as an actor, and then they think that because they're so famous that they can be the moral authority of you. Meanwhile, what are they doing when you're not looking? Where do they go? What kind of things do they do? 10 minutes. 10 minutes to the time. I just don't trust anybody to be my moral authority. I try to be my own moral authority. So what you have done all year, you evaluate yourself. I trail off sometimes. I do that. And you look at what systems did you have in place for 2022, and what things did you do that kind of worked but didn't really work. And you look at that and you say, okay, the things I need to do. I need to do better, or I need to stop doing it this way and do it another way. You reach practical goals, as like Dr. Jordan said. You try to. She looks. What do you think of this one right here? That's a nice one. You try to not. You don't want to reach easy goals, like taking a piss, taking a shit, like going to buy some Legos. Like if those goals are practically attainable, you practically have the goal done, right? But you don't want to get impossible goals done. The easiest ones, if you go to Review Tech USA's gym horror stories, right? You got these people who don't give a shit about you, who sit there and sulk and go on their phones, and they're not even exercising at the gym. These are well-wishers. They go to these are the same people that buy up toilet paper too. They buy up the toilet paper, and then they go to the gym, and they sweat through the gym. They don't have cleansing towels, no sanitizers, no alcohol, no towels, and they just sweat through the seats. They sweat through the seats. I'm just checking outside. People are parking in the driveway or not, because people will do that. 8 minutes left. She's got her. What is she? Falling down drunk? So these people that go to the gym, they don't do any exercise, or if they do exercise, they work hard the first month. February, they're kind of working hard. March, they do half the work, and by April, they're fucking done. They're just on their phone all the time. I don't like people like that either. I think people like that waste your time and waste anybody's time, and not just in exercising, but in everything. They say exercising or going to the library. Oh, I'm going to read books. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. If you want to do it, it would be fucking done. Like you do it now, right? And the whole thing about the ball dropping, why watch the millennial? You could watch these balls drop, right? The whole ball dropping, having to do with the lighthouse and the ocean, and how you determine time and sound and the speed of sound, and the circumference of the Earth, how you determine the Earth's rotation, how light is traveling, how sound is traveling, the way lighthouses send lights and sound to the ships in the sea. And it's the ball dropping is this universal thing we accept. Now, for New York, they've had their New Year for about 3 hours now. So we don't worry. So Los Angeles, we're the last people. The only memorable thing I can remember from Los Angeles is that Jay Leno and somebody else did they did the whole musical thing with the car alarms, and then the Hollywood lights would flash red and green and stuff. And I think our new mayor, the newest mayor, woman of color, I forget her name. I don't even remember her name. I'm sure I'll remember her name. Sorry, Rosario Dawson. If by any chance you're watching this, I forgot the woman's name. Our new mayor, she shut down the Hollywood light up feature, which is fine. I guess, if it's... I mean, but then again, I think most people are up late at night anyway on New Year's Eve. So I don't know. What traditions do we have? With New York, it's always about New York, what happens in the city of New York all the time. But there's life outside of New York. There's life everywhere. There's life in other states. It's not all about New York City. I mean, there's all kinds of places to be in. And you don't have to be in New York. Some people probably flew all the way to New York just to celebrate. They went all the way to New York just to celebrate. They come from other states, they come from other cities, other countries, because they hear that that's the place to be in. I just wouldn't want to be there. I wouldn't want to be in a crowd like that. You never know when something ever negative happens, like a terrorist attack, nothing. I don't want to ever be in that position because it's hard to get out of there. But I never like to be where the sheep are. I just like to celebrate quietly. You know, you get a few friends. Most of these people, like, there's a neighbor about 100 feet away from me, and he has these cars in front of his house. And all of these cars, they have like wrecked sides and wrecked front. They look like damaged cars in a salvage yard. And I guess maybe he's trying to tell people don't drink and drive. So that's important. And I don't know if they have checkpoints. They do have checkpoints sometimes on, out there on Whittier Boulevard. So, I don't know. Just watching the commercials. We're getting close to the end. We will. I mean, this is how I keep track of the time right now. Just looking at the women. So, I think when we get to 13 seconds to, I'm gonna get my ass up and try to do this right. Carnival Cruises, get stuck together. Get stuck together. This looks like Will Trent. This is a murder mystery show. Okay, just like Monk, because they did Monk. 21st century author makes a show called Will Trent. I'm just pulling this out of my backside. Because, with corporate stuff, it's not too hard to figure out what these shows are all about. If it's a corporate fed show, it's the same thing you've seen. Oh, and he's got a dog, just like Hooperman. Just like the John Ritter character. John Ritter's character was like a detective and he had a dog. I think it was a beagle or a Russell Terrier. One of those. 3 minutes. 3 minutes too. Look at all these desperate people out there. All those desperate people. They made the 2020 joke back in 2020. Either they did that for the year 2020 or the year 2019. You got Ryan Seacrest. It's not the same without Dick Clark, whether he's had the stroke or not. Let me see. Which one had Dolly Parton and the others? I'm trying to figure out which one had Dolly Parton. I don't remember which one it was. I think it might have been CBS. We're going to go by the 7. I don't know which one it is. I'm just flipping through the TV. Look at all these people. They're all so desperate. I think that's them, isn't it? Yeah, they're on 4. As they call Dolly, they call Dolly Booba. Because you can say Booba. That's like on Twitch. Yeah, you can't live without these girls, right? I don't know. Yeah, nobody's here on my live stream. That's all right. I'm only doing this one time, and I'm not doing this again. I did tell people where to find me, but people will. There are well-wishers. There are people who say, "Oh, this is terrible that a restaurant's closing. Oh, I hope nothing ever happens to it." And it's like, I'm sorry, but if you don't go and save the restaurant by being a good customer, it doesn't matter what you say. It's all this, and then you don't visit, and then the restaurant closes. So then what does that say about you? 50 seconds. Okay. I am on my way over there. 45 seconds. The ball's dropping. One ball is dropping, which could be a problem. I do remember the Godzilla promo from '98 where they counted down and then Godzilla shows up out of nowhere. That's the one with what's his name? Ferris Bueller. I want to say James Roderick. That's not his name. Jesus. 3rd, 2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where the fuck is the... That's it. That's it. That's the end. I did it. I was a little off there by about half a second. I had half a second to get that. That's it. My clocks will always be off. Somehow, I mean, look at this. This is a few seconds behind here, right? But it's like, it's behind this one. And you can hear the fireworks going off. Big shocker that is. Okay, let's go back to Dolly and Miley. Let's see if I can find them. That's not what I wanted. Try to find things. Hold on a minute. Rodrigo, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So what do we got here? Yeah, I think they're still dancing and partying. I did not drink any alcohol, by the way. I was not into drinking alcohol. It's hard to celebrate by yourself, but that's it. Yeah, that's how it is. So Miley's New Year's Eve with Dolly Parton, because why not? She can do that. I'm gonna spend a few more minutes, and then about maybe 10 more minutes, and then I'll close up. Home of storytelling. So I haven't made any resolutions. If you made them, that's great. I have not made any resolutions. I'm just going to try to see if I can get people. What did I do Saturday? What did I do Saturday? I just bought the Lego sets. I kind of went over most of that. I bought the Lego set activity book, and I'm going to just pick up whatever I can pick up online. Look at these inbred motherfuckers with their fireworks going off. This is why I don't talk to my own people. Okay, if you talk to people in your neighborhood, that's great. That's why I don't talk to people. Can we just go through one new year without this shit happening? Just listen to that shit. Wow, whoop-de-doo, it's a few fun. If 2023 was worse than 2020, I don't think everybody would be that quick to throw fireworks out there, would it be? So I don't know what to tell you. Fuck these people out there with their illegal fireworks. They don't do anything productive. They probably fuck dogs in the asses, and they can't go get college degrees and go do something with their lives. You know, they don't do anything of value, man. Don't ever interact with people whose line of business. Don't ever, these people that do illegal fireworks, whether they sell them or buy them, don't ever do business with them. Okay, don't ever go near these kinds of people. Okay, because they will not help you through life. They will not help you through your life. People that have illegal fireworks, they think of only themselves. They don't help anybody else. It's just the way it is. So Ryan Seacrest is still doing these shows. You got everybody dancing. They got fireworks there, but that's better. But honestly, it's just the way people do it out here. It's just ridiculous. I don't feel anything for them. Car alarms going off. That's why I hate car alarms too. I don't like a lot of things. I'm a bit grouchy. I'm not sure what more I can show you. There must be more I can show you before we leave it off. I finished the Queen of Spades. Actually, let me show you a little bit of my art. Let's show you my art. We'll end it with the art, okay? Because I think we can do that. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll wrap it up. Because there's not much to show here tonight. Rather slow night. I did the. You can look at my playlist for all the. This is all the story I did for the Queen of Spades. The story is done. This is a new avatar for my YouTube, for my TikTok, probably for Twitter as well. This is not finished. You get to see this for the first time. Lucky you. But it's not finished yet. And it's going to be art on black paper. And you'll see that like when you see my, whenever you see me post, you're going to see that icon. Because I want to replace the DC one. This is old one from Eternal Darkness. Now this is Rose Sonny's Bonds. These are bail bondswomen, and this is the title page itself. This is the other girl meme. I really thoroughly enjoyed this one. That one's all right. So, like, this was based on very old stories that I've been telling for 20 years. I like to think that I can do better, but this is all the work I put into it. This is the work without the smoke and mirrors, just me showing this all to you. And these are characters that I own copyright on, so hopefully people don't. Yeah, this is Rosemary and Olivia the cat, as we call her. I think you still have your cat, right, Rodrigo? Let's see. And these are the original 5 characters. Some of these. So I did it front to back too, so you can kind of see that. Yeah. I do not feel for these people launching their fireworks out there. Maybe when the fireworks have calmed down, I'll probably just stop streaming because it's hard to really like hear yourself think. Somebody else has joined. I'm going to wrap it up in a few minutes, but I just wanted to show off the art that we did. So happy New Year to the 2 of you, whoever else is here. This is all the art from Sonny's Bonds in the Queen of Spades, and I'm going to try to work on a new one. I'm working on Superman Dynasty as well. And this is legal paperwork, and that's about it. I'll show you. We'll get one lasting image of Castle Grayskull before I stop. I'm going to try to... I ordered some Legos, so let's see if we can get that Lego set going. Hopefully the 2 of you are home safe and not like having to drive home in the rain. It's raining out there. I don't understand why people are launching fireworks out in the rain. So here we have Castle Grayskull. There's the book I ordered, Lego Modulars, and Family Game Night. This is a series of things. You have to get more Lego pieces. So I ordered the Legos, a Lego tub, along with another of the Masters of the Universe. And let me see if I have my tablet, because I'm going to show you right now that there's a book I want to get. It's the 1208. There again, once again, is Epstein's Island Visitors. Your favorite celebrities. They never do wrong, except when they do, which is most of the time. Let me see what I got here. They're the most noble people in the world, except when they go to Epstein's Island, right? Let me see if I can find He-Man. I'm looking right now through Amazon. He-Man and the Masters of the... So there's an art book coming out. It was supposed to come out on the 20th, and I would have got that book, but they moved the date down. And let's see, it's not these. It's not this one. I have this one. I have the encyclopedia already. It's not this one. This one. This one. So let me see what's happening here. January 10th. So that's when this one is going to come out. I'm going to place an order for it. In fact, I may do that now. Well, I'll do it later. I'm not in a big hurry. But that's the hardcover. Let me see. What is the hardcover? $39.99? Yeah, it's pretty expensive. But this is what it's going to look like. Can I show a picture of that? See this image. That's it. So it's going to look like the Battle of Eternia. It's hard to show you with a live stream, but it's going to be a large book. And so far I've been collecting all these figures. And which one did I get? Manny Faces. This version of Manny Faces. He's got like short kind of pygmy legs, but he still looks like the same Manny Faces you know. There's Skeletor. So that's about it. My plans for 2023 are going to try to do better. I want to get more subscribers. Maybe I want to monetize. I don't know what I should do. Um, as far as getting new work, I trust the small businesses, the mom and pop stores, more than the corporations. The corporations will throw you under the fastest bus that could ever hit you. That's how it is. So with corporations, I just don't know how I feel about them. But I want to do better. I want to get more people, but it's hard. It's hard to get the trust of many people. I'm going to probably watch this tomorrow. I've watched this many times before, but this is a good movie. It is a good movie. People don't like it because it's old, but there's a lot of irony in this. I mean, it's about as good as your Oscar award-winning movies can be, but it was largely ignored because Orson Welles lost his popularity. What did he say before? Orson Welles once said that you spend 98% of your life hustling and 2% succeeding. It's no way to live a life. I'm going to sell my Nintendo Switch. Oh, you're gonna sell your Nintendo Switch and get the OLED model? Let me see. I still have my Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna try to do some Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity tonight, and as well as Paper Mario Color Splash. So that's my plans. And play a couple of Steam Deck games. Um, these are the games I'm playing. So I have. This is Age of Calamity on here, and Color Splash. So I had to watch a Let's Play to figure out what I was supposed to do to stop the dragon. Yeah. And also, I'm not going to show you now. It's going to be a surprise. But inside the bottom is a game. It's a Nintendo Switch game, but I will not show you. You will see. It'll be a surprise, but it'll be a good game. It'll be a nice game. It'll be a game I'm going to play, and you're all going to suffer with me and watch me play it, maybe, if I just click out and make a nasty comment. How can you play this game? But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is probably going to be my last Switch game, because I don't know. I feel like I thought it over as I was walking home, because I didn't take my scooter because it was fucking raining. I said, the thing is that Tears of the Kingdom will probably add on, but I don't think it'll surpass the greatness that was Breath of the Wild. It was so much fun to play it. And I'll tell you how I've been playing Breath of the Wild, if I have to show you. I've shown this on my TikTok and my YouTube. I do it with this thing. And most people are like, I would rather jump off a cliff. That's fine. But I use this thing to play, and I've been doing all right. It really feels good to just be in that 3D world. It's like Zelda for Virtual Boy. But that's how I've been playing Zelda. The best way is to play on the TV screen, so you can see everything you're doing. The bigger the TV, the better. But the VR experience is very good. If you could stomach it, okay. She's like a 9 out of 10, I think. But I saw this one girl with all these different piercings on her face. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see. What else can I show you before I leave out? Oh, I have Vanity Fair magazine. How many bedrooms is in your house? Just the one. Just the one bedroom. I talked about Barbara Walters and Hugh Downs. Both of them died. Hugh Downs died 2 years before Barbara Walters. This is Margot Robbie. This is Emily's favorite star is Margot Robbie, because there's a model named Emily who loves Margot Robbie movies, and I showed Emily Birds of Prey, what the roller skating special features, the behind the scenes stuff for Instagram, and I remember I did all kinds of stuff. And the guy. I do a lot of things for a lot of people. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I got her some Christmas lights for Christmas. She loved them, and a selfie stick so she can take pictures. Do I go out to eat a lot of? I talked about the pizza place, and yeah, that's about it. So I probably will not be going back to Gina's Pizzeria, because they've changed owners. The owner passed away. He was a nice guy. if I go anywhere and take a look at this, it's a corporate place, but it never acts like a corporation. Do you get mail, Rodrigo? You get mail? You get those newspapers? Save these, okay? Let's end this stream with this. This is Carl's Jr. And in here you get all these coupons, you get all this stuff. Look at all these deals, okay? I'll show you go over these ones, okay? $5.29 for Steakhouse Angus Steak Burger, okay? Free small fries and small drink with a hand breaded chicken sandwich. 2 for $8.49 original Angus burger, okay? If you're a vegetarian, this may not be free. You might want to just get fries instead. Free large drink with purchase of a Beyond Burger with cheese. Let me see these other ones here. You can get $1.49 waffle fries, onion rings, or fried zucchini. Free Famous Star with cheese with a combo. $3.69 for 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders. Free single Western bacon cheeseburger with a burger combo. $3.49 for a Famous Star with cheese. Free Superstar with cheese with a combo. $1.79 for 6-piece jalapeno poppers bites. I probably wouldn't eat that. Free Big Carl with a Big Carl combo. Any breakfast burrito, $2.99. Free cinnamon roll with a purchase of any combo. I don't know if that applies to any combo. These are specific combos. These are like any combo. $2.49 for a grilled cheese breakfast sandwich. Yeah, right. Well, I don't know if they have cholesterol warnings for that. You might want to go on the website, maybe download a PDF for the Carl's Jr. ones. McDonald's, they always have them posted, but they never have, like, their meat's kind of fake, except for the quarter pounders. Small hash browns and small drink with breakfast burger. This is great stuff. And you go, and I think this is sign up for free offers, free sandwich. Oh, this is to get a free sandwich, join my rewards. I like just great deals and the great food there. And though it's corporate, there's no personal touch, but it's nice to see a lot of great effort. I mean, there's no overpricing of food. You can use your debit card or credit card, and you can get great burgers, and that's about it. So I think I weigh 95. My weight, yeah. I think if you want to make a resolution to lose the weight, you got to come up with a plan, and you got to stick to it all year. Do not be like, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to sweat through the seats and not wipe down my seats. Always remember to wipe down those seats, okay? Don't be like, oh, working hard on the gym, and then you sweat, and everybody else has to get that sweat off of you. It's like nasty. That's nasty. So, I'm going to figure out my plans for tomorrow, and then the weeks coming. January to me is another day, another month. Hopefully it'll be easier. The fireworks are still going on, and they're never going to stop until somebody shoots them down. Honestly, as long as they don't start a fire in my front yard, I should be all right. We got rain. I don't know how they're doing this in the rain. It's too cold. They have the energy to do this shit. Really. So, yeah. All right. Thank you so much. And anyway, here's the 2023. I can't get to the TV on time here. But isn't that something? That is something to me. She looks like something.